Alright, I'm coming. Good to go? Yeah. Okay. Ya, bisa, bisa. Nice. Good job. Okay. Makasih. Woi. So I've just been stranded on a deserted island in the middle of the Pacific. Just white sand beaches and some trees. It's just beautiful. I've got a little bit of water. I've got 4.5 litres of water, and I've got some gear. But first of all, I'm going to find some shade because it's super hot. And I'm going to find a place to set up camp, and then I'll go through what I've got for gear. I think around this side of the island looks pretty good. There's a few trees I spotted on the way in. So clean, the water, compared to popular places in Indonesia. But I am in the middle of nowhere. There's no one in sight except the dude that just dropped me off on a piece of styrofoam. I did spot a bit in the trees here to set up camp. Yeah. I think these two trees here are going to be good for me tonight. But let's see. Bit of trash on these islands, but yeah, it is what it is. I suppose it brings it in from everywhere. I think this looks like a good spot for tonight and the next couple of nights. It's in the shade, two fairly solid trees, looks good. So for my gear, I've got a bag. In this bag I've got clothes. So in this bag I've got water. So 4.5 litres of water, a pillow, I've got a bag with some coffee, some gloves, some paracord and a water bottle. I've got a snorkel set, some fins, some rubbish that I picked up along the way, a tin of spam in case things get bad, a tarp, a hammock, and a machete and something to sharpen it with. So that's all my gear. So I think first things first, I'm going to get in, set up a camp, have a go at the view though. Insane view. So I think yeah, doesn't look like the water's coming past here, past this point. So I'll get the hammock slung up here, a bit of sea breeze, I think will be nice. Most important thing to keep clean, my pillow. I'm gonna just stick these over here and stick this other back in the same places to just close, and my spear gun. And I'm just gonna clear some of this shit away from where I'm having camp. Just because if I leave any like roots and stuff, it might stick in the bottom of the hammock. Do this, and then once I've got camp set up, it will be all about food. Just in direct line with these trees. Looks good enough. So I've got all this bit cleared out now. It's all cleared of trash and brush. Should be good for the hammock. I can make it better later. I just want to get the hammock actually up. I think that's good enough for now. I'll move all my gear across. I might have actually just put them in the bag. Yeah, I did. Good. So I've got these little rope things now, just attached to either tree. Super simple. Basically as high as I can get them. Which I think here will do. And that will stretch out to there, so this spot's going to be bloody perfect. I get this second one pretty high and then pull this through, and that will go there. Next thing is hammock. It's really easy to set up. So just lay this out. That's from the last trip. And if it's too short, which it might be, I can always put it up more, but I think it's going to be just fine. So that's the hammock in place. That all looks good. Now for the tarp, which I need to get a little bit higher. I got camp set up in record time. The tarp's a bit lopsided, but that's fine. It's just to cover the hammock. Cleared some of this area out. I've had to put sticks in a lot of the places to anchor because there's not any trees in front, but I want that view. And yeah, that's pretty much done. I'm gonna put the pillow in, test out the hammock. If I can find the zips anyway. I think they might be in this end. Yeah. Alright. Put the pillow in. test it out because I don't want it too low. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, perfect. Just great. Look at that view. And I'm about a couple of inches off the floor. It's pretty good. Oh, not bad for a camp. Oh, not bad view. There's quite a few wasps buzzing around me though, which I don't like. But yeah, I've got shade. I can sleep. It's all good. Now to figure out food. Someone's had a fire before me, which is pretty good. So I can use that camp. I think fishermen must use it to stop off. But because I collected all of this shit, a lot of this stuff will do to light a fire. And I think it will go up quite quickly because it's so dry. And there's a lot here. So we'll just stick this stuff in here and pile a load of this dry bamboo on. I think I'll get something going pretty quickly and it clears up all the trash. It's a win-win, really. And I can use that bit of metal. I was going to use it as a windbreak, but that's not going to work. So yeah, I'll try and get this going, but it should be, I mean, I've got a lighter, it should be fairly simple. Yeah, it went up straight away. But there we go, we can get that going, put some of these dry coconuts on. And yeah, so go and collect some of this wood from down the beach. It's hot, so I put a long sleeve t-shirt on. That's dry, too dry. Ideally I need hardwood because this bamboo will burn so bloody quickly. So I think it's going to be good enough for now. There's loads everywhere. Could do with a bit of a windbreak though. And that's going to be me for now. And the next thing I'll do is get out and have a spear. Okay, I just had a quick dip in the water, put a long sleeve tip on. I'm going to go and spear. So, got my gloves and everything ready. Alright, leaving camp. him on the fire and have some food. Only a little fella like, but he'll do for now. I reckon there's some bigger ones out there, but yeah, there's dinner served. Alright, so cleaned him up pretty easy. Just go and wash him off again, and I'll stick him on a stick next to the fire like this, and that's how I'll cook him. But I'll wet the stick a little bit before I put him in it. And put him on the end of this stick like so, and then he'll just dingle dangle next to the fire and cook. Lovely jubbly. Fire's already going because we did it earlier. I just need to get it going a bit more. Stick him there like that, and stick a bit more wood on this fire. Get it going again. It's pretty hot under there though. Some of this will get going pretty quickly, and some of the really dry stuff that I had before. All this dry grass is great stuff, because that'll just go up in seconds as soon as the wind blows on it. If I can just push that down with something. Stick a bigger bit of bamboo on it. I reckon that'll cook our fish. Probably have to get some more firewood. I reckon that should roar away pretty quickly. There we go. We have fire! Ew! Fish cooking. Stick this on there. Push this log a bit closer in so it's a bit of a wind block. And we're away. I'm gonna go and hang up my wet stuff and chillax while the old fishy cooks. See you in a bit. Alright, fish looks like it's done. Gonna go and find a like piece of wood or something that I can eat this on. So yeah, looks good. Dinner is served. Let's go. Just walked across the beach a little bit and found on this bit of bamboo. Little camp's just there. Crystal clear blue water. Just rinse this off, and this will be in my plate. I'm not too bothered, it's a bit wet. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, success. Let this cool down a little bit. I'm gonna get into this. I didn't scale it because I wanted to be able to just pull the skin back. Let's try it. Probably cooked it too long. It's pretty good. Pretty bloody good. Oh, it was really nice. Really, really good. A bit hot, but good. Now I'm going to get the rest of this fish into me and sit by the fire and enjoy the view. So I finished the fish and had a bit of a chillax, a little relax for a little bit, and now I think I'll go and collect firewood because it's getting a bit darker, and I want to, there's loads of firewood over there, so I want to collect firewood before it gets really, really dark. I'll take you along to do that. Not the most interesting job, but it is a part of survival. Yeah, you go through quite a lot of firewood, especially if you want the wind. If I was a bit further in the jungle, well, I'm a bit sunburnt. If I was a bit further in the jungle, then I wouldn't need as much firewood. But because I want the breeze coming this way in to the camp at night, it will need the firewood. So yeah, things you set fire straight away. So I'm gonna look for some hardwood, essentially, because it takes a long time to burn, and I want to try and have a fire all night if I can. So yeah, I'm gonna go over to where I showed you and yeah, grab some firewood, hopefully, but yeah, let's go do that. And also I'd be interested to see where the tide comes up. Hopefully it doesn't go past here, but we'll find out. If it goes right in there, then I'm gonna have to move further back into the jungle, which is, yeah, that's gonna be annoying. This one's good. That looks like it's been actually chopped down with a chainsaw. That's perfect. And hopefully I can carry this one. I think I can. Limp these all the way back to camp. I want to sleep well tonight. I think I'm burning a fair few calories. Would be easier with another person. Whew. Stick this bad boy on. That's a good log. Stick this on top, and hopefully that will keep me going for the majority of the night. I suppose we'll see. Just want these to catch on now. But realistically, after food, there's not a whole lot doing. Just chill out. Firewood. And that's it. I was sit and watch this fire a little bit. And watch the world pass me by. It's beautiful. So I had a bit of a nap and then woke up and got the fire going pretty good. But I think this is me for tonight, just chilling out. There's a few fishermen pulled up, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna I've had my feed. Just chill out by the fire. Enjoy the night. It's beautiful here. So I'll check back in with you in the morning unless anything interesting happens during the night. I did see one rat, which I think is pretty common for islands like this. But yeah, all is good. GoPro, stop recording.